In the midst of the chaos, you see a lone elderly man trying to make it to your gates. Stay away from our village, stranger. Don't let him in. Kill the stranger. Just watch him, weapons at the ready. Let's try to help him out. You run out and grab the old traveler, and together you run back into the relative safety of your homestead. The stranger speaks up, his voice tired and worn out.
Thank you, kind strangers. This was very unwise, and yet it is strangely heartwarming to see kindness alive, even in this dark hour. Still, for all you know, I could be a bloodthirsty fiend, so I would advise more caution.
Well, if you were a bloodthirsty fiend, then we'd kill you and we'd get your stuff. It's a win-win as far as I'm concerned. The icy princess, though. Who are you, and what are you doing here?
Oh, I am but an old man, a nobody, a lone survivor trying to spread the word, to warn out others of the fate of my own home.
What fate was that? What do you speak of, old man? Isn't the darkness and the constant onslaught of demons and other enemies enough?
Ah, you would think so, wouldn't you? But alas, Thea has yet more destruction in store for us. It's the giants. The giants are returning, and when they come, we will all die. My home was struck by the tremors and destroyed into cinder. All that is left is a footprint of a creature I've never dreamt of, and I fear your own home may be in its path as well.
Giants? We've never seen any giants. What are they, and where do they come from? The first time you explored the hole instead of climbing out, big whoops.
I will not claim to know it all, for I am but one man, but I was the elder of my village, so I did hold some old knowledge. It is said that in the old days, far into the past, even before humans were made, the giants roamed Thea and wreaked terror on the land. Then later our gods struck them down and they disappeared. But now, who knows? Maybe the darkness revived the beasts.
So if we're in the path of these giants, shouldn't we move our village? God damn it, we didn't need more calamity coming our ways. So how do we stop them?
Stop them? I have no idea. But I suppose you will need more knowledge. You will need to find someone who has dealt with them before, someone who may know why they came back. All I found in our old books was this ancient map. It refers to giants and to a place where a knowing man may dwell. This is why I set out on my mission. I swore to my last dying brethren that I will spread the word, and in doing so, perhaps someone someday will exact revenge for my home's demise. I must go now to seek others and warn them. Here, have this bag from my last bodyguard to help your quest.
Alrighty, so we got a dragon crusher. It is bad quality, however. Made with dragon bone. I'm just going to break that down. Like how the game really rewards you for not being a dick. Of course, being a murder hobo does really reward you too. Yeah, it can. We also got 2 distraction, 3 distraction, 1 armor, 1 medic metal rings. Those are pretty nice. And 24 enchanted bone. To be exact, the gear restriction you recommend for that King's Quest is for weapons you have with your party. Right, so what is the weapon restriction that you're talking about? Like, make sure that they don't say bad quality, have the bad quality trait? Is that what you mean? Alright, give us these directions and maybe we'll have a look. These earth tremors are getting very frequent. The map points to a hillside far into the distance with a note. The hills have eyes. Well, perhaps we will track it down. Don't take what you don't want to use? Alright. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, like, I've never had a problem with it. Alright, Giants return. Alright, new turn. Let's go pay a visit here. You come across the ruins of an old settlement. The rusty iron gates look foreboding and creepy, but many secrets may lie within. I'll go ahead and search. You search through the rubble and discover the remains of some ancient warrior. His weaponry is still intact and ready for the taking. A 10 piercing damage, 3 attractiveness, Villy's Feather. I kind of like that. Don't have extra equipment. Chainmail armor, 23 armor, 3 shielding. It is made of bone, so it's extremely heavy. We'll take the loot and leave. 2 XP, 1 research point. I mean, I guess I can go back to the village and drop stuff off. Anything that I got spare. Dooley, what do you got? Nope, that's better. Karn, what do you got? 16... Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a bump. Let's check our warriors first. Elil. Nope, that's better. Super Elu. So much better. In, like, literally every single way. I mean, this does have more armor, but 5 attractiveness and 6 will is pretty good. Yeah, so... Karn, you will get this chainmail armor. That does not really look like chainmail. Does not really look like chainmail. Alright, spear people. That would be better. Would give more attractiveness. Do I have anyone else with a spear? Lasane does, but that one is giving poison. What is your attractiveness? Do you have any attractiveness? No, your character does not have attractiveness. But I do like poison. Well, this is just a flat upgrade for Kijikun, so we'll go with that. And for the... Of course, attractiveness trumps poison. I don't know, I kind of like doing extra damage. Alright, the 2 extra damage, Elil and Super Elu both do not have an artifact equipped, so let's see, 35 damage and 29 damage. On the other hand, Dooley doesn't have one. I could always give Dooley more... Oh, you know what? Sergeant Joe. Sergeant Joe already has one. Now, alright. Elil, you could use some more damage. Let's give it to you. A pretty pointy stick. I don't know, the Hard Liana is kind of pretty too. It has that nice gem on the end. Anything of interest around here? Not really. We did get another research point. Is there anything that we want to get? I could go unlock more crafting stuff. I should probably do the 2-handed swords. Or we could do more gathering stuff. I don't think there's anything that... let's wait and see if there's something that I want to stop at. Bows to get better bows for people. I just don't use the assist damage thing very much, so... Well, that's a lot of enemies right around there. I guess we can gather some more ancient wood. And some mushrooms, of course. Let's just get everyone working on this at the moment, and then... everyone else working on this. I suppose if I'm going to go back to the village, I might gather some extra wood. There we go. See if any of these monsters decide to attack me. No, they decided not to attack me. Alright, some wood, lots of mushrooms, some dryad wood. Not enough dryad wood, though. Let's go hunting. It's only 2 skulls, so we'll auto-resolve. I'll hold on to the Sword of Darkness for now. 1 XP, 1 research point. Hello! You travel through the hills in search of resources, and you come across the remains of an old settlement. Well, let's say hi to the orcs again. We'll work together. We'll do a social. I'm pretty sure we've done this, so I'm just going to auto-resolve that. Open the vault using our tools. And share the spoils as promised. So we got even more dryad wood. Got an amethyst sword that is bad quality, so we'll break that down. Gold, herbs, and grain. And we will not trade a person. Woman nods in agreement and says no more. That's unfortunate. 6 XP, though. 1 research. Let's go up right here. What do we got? Vodnik and Utopiex. Let's do Hex. I'll auto-resolve since we've done that before. We've done a harder one. We can break that down. I will keep that for now. 16 damage and 4 will. Not bad. I'll hold the Miramare. That's not very good. That's not very good. Take their stuff and continue. 1 XP, 1 research. And let's hunt you. Auto-resolve. That's a bad shield. And 3 sturdiness, 1 folklore. Take the loot and continue. 1 XP, 1 research point. There is a slight chance of getting an orc even if you don't give anyone in that event. Yeah, that's what I hope. That's what I'm always hoping for. That's how I got Karn. Alright, so... a little bit of sturdiness and folklore. I don't think anyone is missing something, so I'm going to get rid of one of these. Sturdiness and folklore is a little bit better than just a little bit of backstab. And I don't think anyone... well, actually... how does this axe stack up? Would be a little bit less damage, but 4 will could be useful. What is your will? Where is your will? 11 will. I mean, 11 will isn't bad. Now, I'll keep the higher damage. Hey, Farron, how's it going? Orcs, I was coming after you. Well, we got some levels. Karn gets +2 craft up to 11. Not that Karn is doing anything with crafting. Denabre, +2 will to 21. Dooley, +2 health to 33. Kijikun and MDB, +1 gathering to 18. And where is yours? 5. Eelil, +2 tactics to 16. Dracophile, +2 strength to 16. Aruyaru, +1 intelligence to 13. Farron, +1 will, just in time to show up, 23. Super Elu, +2 intelligence to 9. Sergeant Joe, +1 armor, that's kind of awful, actually. Angel Kitty, +1 intelligence to 7. Sherry, more strength, 21. Sherry continues to be the strongest rat. Yuri, +1 leech, which might be new. Nope, 7 leech. Nah, that's not new. +1 herbalism for Tolpanzer to 4. And Lysane, +2 gathering to 14. Not too bad. I was really hoping for some magic on some people. Crafting and gathering are useful even if they don't use them in their primary tasks. Yeah, that's true. What does crafting help you in? I can't recall seeing anything that gives you a thing in. I'll have to keep a closer eye on it. Ferris, +2 gathering to 15. Mortal Vision, Sierra Mike, and DNA, +1 health each to 22, 30, and 22. +2 intelligence for Setsuna to 14. Helps in some physical challenges. Oh yeah, I don't do physical challenges that often. I'll try to pay more attention next time we have one available. Iolo, +1 will to 27. Lel Bunny, +1 strength to 15. +1 medic for Kieran Halcyon to 8. +1 health for Maria to 25. +1 gathering for Veronica to 11. +1 strength for Shifterico to 8. Now Shifterico's getting some strength. That's nice. +1 speech for Shimino to 9. Maybe that'll convince your ghostly fiancé not to hate you anymore, Shimino. +2 speech for Cressens to 6. +1 will for Longmace to 25. And Edward, +1 strength to 10. Iol is even more willful than ever before. Well, now I'm never going to convince him to stop stealing. Alright, we've made a whole bunch of new swords. Let's go take a look to see if there's any that we want to get rid of, or equip, or anything like that. Dexterity Curse is nice, although it'd be nicer to get more curse. Some folklore, some poison. 4 herbalism. Holy cow. Well, I might want to equip this on someone. That's giving you some leech. Didn't one of these have leech? No. It's giving you tactics. I could swap that out. It would be a lot less damage. Same shielding on all the things that I got, though. And I could give you something that gives you a 2 dexterity. It's 18 damage, though. Naughty Ald. It's not my fault he keeps stealing. You've got a spear. You've got one with adrenaline boost. Alright, you've got that. That's a pretty powerful axe. That's a really nice sword. 3612. No, that's pretty good. 1 medic. Did I... That's going to be the exact same, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather you have that medic. You have craft. And you are crafting, so... Yep. Alright. Nothing really to equip right now. Alright. Holds a bad influence and keeps making Aiello do it. I had nothing to do with it. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm hurt at these slanderous allegations. I'm gonna go hunt some creatures just to get that aggression out. Well, that's a bad quality. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Alright, we got some something up there. Let's go take care of you. Let's do hunting. I'm pretty sure we have a bunch of those already. All sounds too much like a lawyer now. Man, keeping on with the slanderous allegations here. It's terrible. Whatever will I do with you guys? I don't think we care about that. Let's keep hunting. Oh, another dark pendant. 3 faint, 1 folklore. You keep playing games to amuse us. That is true. That is true. I suppose that's how I will punish you for those slanderous allegations. I don't know how that will punish you, but I'll figure it out eventually. I mean, this is better than 1 backstab, but is that really best for you? Kind of hate how many of these you get that's just 3 faint and 1 folklore. Want better stuff. Let's give it to you, Arayaru. There we go. Tempted to just get rid of those. You come across the ruins of an old settlement. The rusty iron gates look foreboding and creepy, but many secrets may lie within. You just hear Ald at 70, still doing Let's Plays for a core fan base. Which will be us. Yeah, well, hey, if I'm still doing it at 70, I'm not too sad about that. And we got a bad quality axe. Monster Menace. Well, great. Let's do the monster mash on that. Alright, deformed bats and ravenous crows and others. Let's not hunt you, apparently. Oh, hey. Deformed bat, crazed bees, and ravenous crows. It's only 1 skull. I should have auto-resolved. Oh, hey! Sergeant Joe! And... Yuri, you can come out. There we go. Rude! Very, very rude. You can die. Who wants to die next? Oh, look, you want to die next. Who wants to die next? Oh, look, you want to die next. We're done. Have fun, Sergeant Joe. Just crushes the bees. And a sharp stone leg. Let's just go ahead and break that down. More things coming in. Tough bats, deformed bats. Let's just auto-resolve that. Not a great Pavis. More things coming in. Malicious spiders, auto-resolve. The, those spiders had some cooked bird with them. How that happened, I don't know, but, holy crap. I mean, I did turn them on aggressive, but come on, game. 2 armor. I don't really care about lucky buttons. I mean, I have some people with spare things, but... Oh, try to hold on to something. Ow. Alright, we got some sandstone. Everyone took 3 wounds, but we're okay. Damn these tremors. Well, it's not everyone, but... a bunch of people did. Let's just hunt you, so you're out of the way. Auto-resolve. I got another one of these, but we got a few. They didn't have cooked birds, they just taste like chicken. I guess I fireballed them, huh? It would be kind of funny if like, using a weapon with magic or fire or something like that on it would do that kind of thing. And there is no point in gathering anything right here. Oh, hey, they decided to come to me. You thought you're sneaking up on the band of orcs, but as you lay there observing, a female voice speaks behind you. So the demoness sent some minions. I am surprised that you should serve her kind. Wait, what? You're the ones kidnapping kids, right? Surely you know that Rusalka is a devious temptress, always seeking to deceive and bait the living. Children are a favored prey among the demon kind. We've learnt this the hard way during the long night. Yes, we've heard about Rusalka, but how do we know that woman was one? Real pretty, long black hair, looks kind of wet all the time. That's kind of dirty. Her voice is all sweetness, and yet she's on her lonesome out here wearing nothing but a skimpy dress to barely cover her bosom. Sounds about right? You ever wonder how something that fragile wasn't even a tad scared of you? Well, you know, I mean, we knew she was a demon of sorts, but just not which one. Rusalka is a very nice LPer. That is true. I have been watching her for many a year. She has a lot of good stuff. Well, there you have it. So what now? We're not giving you the little ones. They're coming home with us. Are they orc children? Why, does it make a difference? You think we kidnapped them, but if they're orcs, then whatever? Nope, just if they're orcs, and maybe they're yours to begin with. Oh no, well, I was just curious if they're from your village, maybe. I'll go with the first one. They are neither. One is either a very ugly human or a wee goblin, but in any case, I ask again, what of it? Enough talk, give them back or fight. Oh, fine, just take them. These kids don't belong to you, and we need them. Well, if they're not yours, we think we can take better care of them, so give them to us. Alright, let's go, be social. 1 orc witch, 1 orc fighter, and 1 rabid bear. Not sure if that rabid bear is going to help you out here so much, my friends. Besides, say hi to my rabid bear. I'm not going to put out my rabid bear, though. Arrow Yar, you go out first, and Kijikun, you go out next. You both are very good. Oh, yep, going out with the bear. MDB, you can come out next, and... Yuri, you can come out after that. And you know what? Let's just confuse the rabid bear. Why not, right? And then the orc fighter, who is level 6. We'll go ahead and confuse him. Karn, Lassane, Sherry, and our own rabid bear. He's not rabid, though. Excellent. There we go. We have one.
I suppose you may be better for those little ones to live among... Maybe better for those little ones to live among other softies. My clan is hardened and always on the move. It would not be an easy life for them. Here, take them. But if I ever hear harm came to them, I swear on my honor, you will be punished. Also, I give you some red ribbon. It wards off many demons. And the one you met is particularly scared of it. So take it and keep the little ones safe.
With these words, the orc female saluted you and stepped back into the shadows, while her men brought forth 4 children and some red string.
And yes! Sergeant Joe gains permanent speech!
We have a talking bear now. Like, not just through magic. And Denabre also gets some. So, there is a blessing of speech, so that's giving 5, up to 7. So that's going to go down to 2. It's fantastic. Denabre gets 2 speech, up to 10. Very nice. Rabies gives speech. Take the children and the red ribbon, then leave to find the Rusalka. 5 XP, 1 research point. The night is quiet and calm, but suddenly the ground shakes beneath your feet without any warning. Get ready for trouble. Pop-O-Matic trouble? You feel the grumbling of the earth, and you fear Mokosh's wrath is upon you, but this tremor feels different somehow, less natural. Trying to find cover. No, I do not see craft. I do not see craft in here. I'm just going to auto-resolve this. There's a series of distant thuds and groans, and several short yet violent rhythmic shakes. And slowly the sounds and the tremors move away. Damn it, it sounds like some sort of creature. Yet a medic wolf in one game. 3 XP, 1 research point. Well, I mean, you know, dog saliva is antibacterial, so, you know. Do not give the children to the pretty lady. We need the kids. Your village is swarmed by the wailing wraiths. They are a force of pure darkness, a menacing wave of tormented souls who seek nothing but destruction of all life. It seems they have become more frequent of late, more angered and active for some reason. Well, let's go ahead and try to perform a protective spell. Edward gets +1 will to 10. And let's go ahead and begin the spell casting. It's pretty easy. Let's just auto-resolve. Sierra Mike gets +2 folklore, +2 magic permanently. Brand new skill, 2 folklore, up to 9 magic, which if he comes out of the village will be 2. DNA, Mortal Vision, Shimino, Cressens, and Edward all get +1 will. Very nice. Good. Let's hope this doesn't happen again. 5 XP, 1 research point. Yeah, I mean, like there was that in my Let's Play. I got that like 3 or 4 times in a row. Little bunny, I got rid of that though. Oh hi, hi monsters, malicious spiders. Actually, it's easier to do it over here. See, you do not have the deforming curse anymore. Not that you had any attractiveness stat to begin with, but... So yeah, you're fine. Getting lots of stuff there. We've got this to go visit, so let's go ahead and do so. You stumble across some ruins of an old city engulfed in mist and mystery. Let's go ahead and search it. You open one of the buildings, a strange-looking stone and metal built affair, and you hear a clunky noise, then a blunt thud. Before you're able to do anything, you see a skeleton charging your way. To arms! You don't worship Lada hard enough. Alright, it's pretty easy, but we'll try it. We'll do it. Alright, skeleton. Oh, look, 1 hit point. Alright, Dooley, you come out next. It's kind of a shame that our bear is in the back row. Lassane, you go ahead and kill that one. And just get out other people. Just get everyone out quicker. Fight! Dooley is a beast. I know. He's great, isn't he? Of course, I can't first action him. I don't think. We got a Pavis. It's okay. We got a training sword. I'm just going to break that down. Some iron, some seaweed, and some malachite. Take the stuff and leave this place. 2 XP, 1 research point. Alright, now these had some, like, fire creatures. So I do want to go up here and visit them. Six Svarozeks and 5 Svarozek minions. This was a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Because they might attack me. I'm just going to auto-resolve that. Hey, I got a Dewdrop. 3 armor, 5 shielding, 3 attractiveness. Pretty light. That's pretty nice. And a Crummy Pavis. +1/+1. You track down the flaming demons from the Kupala Knight's vision. You see they are standing atop the ruins of some old smithy, wailing into the skies and throwing flames in all directions. Just attack the fiends! Hey there! We have seen you in a vision sent by the gods. Will you speak to us? Well, at least we have a chance to do it. Otherwise it's a 4-skull fight. Give it to Lil Bunny? I might. One of the demons turns to you and after a long pause speaks in a low, sad voice. What do you want from us? Your kind has already taken the graces of the gods from us. What more? Excuse me? What do you mean? Who are you? We are the Svarozek, demons of fire. We were once the children of Svarog. As he is master of the heavenly fires, we were guardians of the smith's hearths. Souls of smiths who died in fires, especially while working on the forges, were ascended to join our ranks. But alas, when the darkness came, our ranks swelled up. So many souls perished from unnatural fires, and their spirits twisted into Svarozek. But they were no longer pure. Our affinity to the divine Father weakened. Divine? And the thirst for fire and destruction grew. But Svarog did nothing to help us. That is awful. But, you know, the gods were weakened during the darkness. Perhaps he was simply unable, not unwilling to help. So what happened to you next? Yes, perhaps our father is just weak, or perhaps he cares not. And maybe it is not our place to question it. After our ranks had swelled, many, if not most of us, found new masters, new fathers, who would give us purpose. We became servants of fire dragons, but dragons are not to be trusted. They made promises. They lured us in, and then bound us with some old draconic magic. After that, we became nothing more than fiery minions to them. But you seem to be free. We are the old Svarozek. We were made before the darkness and before the dragons. Our bond to Svarog is weak but not broken. You said your gods sent you here, and I sense you speak the truth. We have no love for your gods, but we honor the old ways. We will form a circle of fire. You can try to pass through it. If you succeed, you will receive boons. If you fail, well, you'll probably die. Okay, let's do it. Can we help with the dragon situation at all? I mean, I'd like to try and do both, but... Let's ask if we can help with the dragon situation at all. Help? Well, in all honesty, most of our kind accepted the price willingly. They are happy to wreak havoc upon the living, no offense, and they revel in the power of dragons. But if you want to help release us from the unnatural bonds, I could show you a few places of power that fuel the draconic ritual. Once you destroy them, the grip will be weaker, and at least my kin will be able to choose their fate freely once more. Okay, we'll do that. 3 XP, 1 research point. Kupala Knight. Is that... Where the heck is that? Alright, so that's... Alright, that's over there. That's to the south of us. Is that the only one? Let's check the log. No, there's 2. Okay. Well, we were thinking of heading back to the village anyway, so we could go visit that. Let's see. Level ups. Wow. Kijikun, +2 speech to 19. +1 speech for MDB and Super Alu to 16 and 11. Now, we do have a Blessing of Speech, so that's part of it. +2 strength for Eelil to 20. Very nice. +1 health for Dooley and Dracophile to 34 and 24. +2 will for Aroyaru to 26. +1 gathering for Farron to 15. +1 health for Lysane and Angel Kitty to 23 and 32. +2 speech for Tolpanzer up to 16. +1 traps for Yuri to 8. +1 tactics for Karn to 3. +1 herbalism for Denabre to 6. +2 armor for Joe, Sergeant Joe to 46. No more armor. I don't want you to have any more armor. You have enough. You made the right decision, Ald. It's not permanent what you get from doing the physical. Ah, okay. It's good. Good. Sherry, +1 strength. Even more strength. Sherry has 22 strength. Now, a part of that is a blessing of strength, but still. I mean, he's a tank bear, but it would be better if he had shielding. I should get him one of those masks. Let's see. Setsuna, +1 stealth to 13. Lel Bunny and Shifterico, +1 will to 18 and 12. Iolo, +2 speech to 14. Now, don't you be using that to backtalk me, Iolo. And no, we're not singing sea shanties. +1 gathering for Kieran Halcyon to 9. +1 strength for Ferris to 15. +2 will for Long Mace to 27. Lel Bunny got up to 18, and Shifterico up to 12. +1 herbalism for Maria up to 8. +2 health for Sierra Mike to 32. +1 health for Shimino and Edward to 20 and 18. +1 perception for Cressons to 10. +2 intelligence for Mortal Vision to 7. +1 intelligence for Veronica to 7, and +1 strength for DNA to 6. They're just normal shanties. Now, with all the speech that we got, I have kind of wondered if the game, like, kind of looks at things that you've done or gotten recently, and how it determines, because, like, I don't know how Sherry has been getting so much strength. It's kind of crazy. Let's see. Oh, the Giant's Return is all the way up there. Okay.